Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of the Marling River Coast Series. In this episode, we really need to start making a way of making money here because at the minute we've got a lot of loans to repay and not a lot of money to do so. So just to recap from last video, we built like pretty much half the main line already. We've got Marling River all the way up to Market Snodsbury. All we've got to do now is fit in steadily, and then pretty much the north to south main line is already done up to Catterick, which I want to try and get done today. We'll leave the rest of this for another episode probably, but hopefully as long as I can get this done today and I want to get the freight line also connected up. If we can get that done today, because that means we'll actually be able to make like big bucks, because we'll have brick. No, we don't need the bricks, do we? What can we make? What can we bring to there? We need to bring some up to here. I don't know what at this point. Oh, yes, yeah, that's good. We can bring the planks to the industrial hub, and then take the plank all the way up the main line. So hopefully we can do that. But for now, we don't even have a way to get there. So I think what we need to do is make a line. But I want the line to like kind of connect up just past here. And also we can use that as like a little gateway to this line when we get to that eventually. So I'll start with that. Cut out some of this. I do have aims to get our train on by today. It's been hard to making money at this point. We haven't had a train since the first episode now, have we? So hopefully I can try and get this built as quick as I can. Not airport, not yet, thank you. And then we'll see what we can do from there. So this track going through that. Is that high enough? Yeah, that should be. We do not have the money for this, but at the same time, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, not 90, we need 125, don't we? Nice simple bridge like this. Oh, that's a bit ugly. But it doesn't clip onto the other track, so that's alright. Right, we need another delivery. And that is not going to happen anytime soon. Oh no, we really do have a problem, don't we? I'm aiming for no loans to be taken out, because I don't want to burn through too much more of what we already have. We've got another 70k we can take out, pretty much. But at the same time, if we don't need to take it out, then I don't want to take it out. I think the main task for today is finish the main line, and hopefully next episode we can use the main line to utilise everything over here and make more stuff over here, and also with passengers as well. Because in the last episode we connected up everything, didn't we? All we needed buses. That could actually help. Right, how much are you making again? 3 million? Yeah, okay, fine. We'll use this money and try and build, if we can try and build some freight, not too much. I'm not sure where the best place to put this would be now. What we're going to need, we're going to need another one of those big stopped here as well, aren't we? But where about? That works, right on the roundabout. What doesn't work is the fact that it kind of gets in the way of that, doesn't it? Oh, that's also good. Oh, come on, there's always one that's just placed just out of reach. Okay, we'll get rid of that road and try and do something like, we'll be smart about it and put a road going down here, connect this here, and then also on the roundabout, and then plug that in there. How's that looking now? Connecting? Perfect. What we don't need is actually, wait, are you gonna stop connecting? There you are. Okay, so we are gonna need this road, but at the same time we can also use this road for the freight. Actually, no. Forget what I've just done. We'll put it on this side, and then just pray that it connects to everything. Yeah, that's not useful at all, is it? We need it more centralized, so yeah, I would say we need to delete this. We don't need this there. Bring that round. Curve it. No, curve. So it doesn't flip into the building. Nice. And then you can, please, man. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about that? I think what we need is just to redevelop this whole thing. So I know that the whole thing about not wanting to take a loan out. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take out another 5 million, 4 million, 4.5. I don't know how much that was. I wasn't actually counting. I just took it out. Okay, we'll do that, and then we're gonna need freight buildings, cargo buildings. Stick that there. Hopefully that gives it more range. It doesn't. Oh, look at that! Oh, and does that still not want to work? What about put an entrance at the top here? I think that might do it. That might actually do it. Is it? Yes! Okay. Perfect. Now what we're going to do, get these tracks up and connected. Might need to be longer. We can't go any more this direction, so that means we're going to have to bring it back to... Should it be in a diagonal? Okay. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rebuild it again. And this time, I'm going to make sure it actually looks appropriate to join up to the other track. Cargo station, diagonal, 280 meters. Entrance at the top, meaning we might have to move this again. Or should I try it in this little space here? Let me try it there. I've realised I am just demolishing everything that was once here. That's very unfortunate, but at the same time, it's helping towards development at the end of the day. It might be a build anyway kind of thing here. Because, I mean, it's just a little bit there. I mean, this isn't good at all. We'll get rid of that right away. This can be brought in there. Collision, fine. I'm not too bothered. And then it means that everything will have to go around the outside. Or just come on this road. That still connects to everything. You ideally should be connecting up to the road there. And you're not connecting, but... Oh no. Oh yeah. You're not. Okay, it doesn't matter what I can do. Just add another entrance at the top. Nice. And that should also connect it. Oh, it's always one. It's always one. Right, what I'll do instead, bring this across like that, so you could skip out that whole thing and now. Yep, there you go. Now, I'll do what I did before. Add the two, no, not underground tracks. Is this it? Yep, flat ground tracks. And that should be long enough for anything that, like in the future. And then we'll curve that round. Let me just get an estimate of how many platforms we're going to need. We might need more. It doesn't matter if we need more because we could just expand anyway, so... Oh yeah, get rid of this, because this is going to be in the way. Connect. Use like that. Use can come out like this. In. And across. That's perfect. And what we need then is just to slot that in there. I'll make that a bridge in a moment. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. It doesn't really matter what speed they come at because at the end of the day, this junction is probably going to be quite slow anyway. And then, ooh, I've got an idea now. Since we're going to use this as in, like this line as well, should we add like a Markle? Should we add a Market Snodsbury like north station? Well, not north. It's probably going to be south. Let's try that. I'm not going to do that now, but I'm going to add like just a path so it can have an option to that. So you can have trains doing Snodsbury South, then Snodsbury Main, and then go through. I don't know what we're going to do with this line here because we've got terminating on this side, and in the real rugby, there's the terminating sides on this side. Well, it's not terminating. It's just like I don't think them tracks are used, are they? Could be wrong, or maybe they're just like not used that much. Like the Stockport, at Stockport, I have a line where that once a week Saturday train, and it goes through to Stalybridge. I think it's a little something like that. Well, enough of me waffling. Let's get a road in over here. Perfect height. And we'll go just a green bridge. Nothing too fancy. Bring that down. And then that we'll leave it how it is because I don't want to waste too much money just doing terrain work. So that works fine. What we need now is a way for all the lines to actually be able to get down there. Okay, so basically you can't go down that line if you want to go over here, so I'm going to have to bring a track over there. Only slow. And then kind of chuck that off. And that's going to be quite slow. 45. Acceptable. No. We'll just have another bridge. We'll just throw it over like this. Another bridge later on. Why did I think of that sooner? So wait, what speed's that? 83, yeah, way better. So basically, this line can go off there, this line can go off there, and the fast line can go up there. So we probably, mainly on the way up, we'll go down this line, because that's the slow tracks. And then, coming back, we can do something. How about trains that are going this way? Let me sort out this track first and I'll deal with it. Funnel that through at 50. 58. And then 50. And that works for the good side of things. Coming back up, gonna need, what's this? Which one's the slow line? Both of these are slow. But yeah, you probably want to be on the fast line passing through, wouldn't you? But the junction there's none. Well, that does not help one bit. I think I've done that so I can segregate the slow and fast lines actually. That makes sense. So you can do 66 and like a couple on right there. Ooh, no, no, no. Get rid of all that. Thank you. Like that. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, that works. This just got demolished for no reason. One. No, no, no. One at a time. Then I can just build it back for all 4 lines. So you got them 2 lines. It comes off the main line pretty quick as well. Like, what speed is it in? 80 to 50. That works. Because you have to remember that these are going to be quite long trains as well going around here. You don't want to really be blocking. It is going to be the slowest anyway, so it's not that bad, but I'd rather keep everything moving. As for getting up, I'm not sure. I have not planned this far yet. Okay, wait. Let me try and do some junction work, and then I'll show you the finished result after. Because we've got the freight line, that's all good now. But we need the passenger line, and also, maybe while I'm at it, I'll do another station. Right, I haven't even done that much. I've got 5 minutes into it, and I'm like, you know what, junction work, it's not what I want to do right now. We'll save this for a later date. I've got this. I don't know, it doesn't feel right. Because it's pretty much, I know it's a branch line, but I feel like I need to do more of it. So what I'll do, I'll leave it for now. I might sort it out at the end of the video. But for now, I think what's best is that we need to get the main line in. I took out another loan, and yeah, we need to get some money in, don't we? So I'll try my best, because we've got quite a lot of money to spend here, don't we? So first of all, let me just start by getting a nice 4-track main line going over this river. May have to go. But don't worry, we've got a motorway bridge right next to it. See you later. I'll build back somewhat better, don't worry. Right now, all we care about is trains. Get the trains on. No, actually, I don't want to go. I want to wing it out more a bit this way so the bridge doesn't have to be as long. But I do like bridges. And then 1, 2, 5, hopefully. Oh, no, not on that. And then we can have one of these. Quite expensive, actually. These are nice, but I've already used one. Oh, I did like that design, actually. But we also got to think about boats. Are they going to fit under this? Yeah, definitely. Right, I want to do another one of these. Just stick that right there. You going to work? No. Don't seem to be wanting to work, do you? I don't even have the money for that. Oh, no. Should we just take out a big one? Okay, wait. Okay. Maybe forget some of this mainline, because we might have to cut back on what we're doing today, because I feel like I'm being a bit too ambitious with this. This track's looking perfect for it though. But at the same time, it might also get a bit busy. So what I'll do is I will do this. I'll get rid of that. And then we can have, it's going to be quite slow. But I needed one of these junctions in, just to get some of the trains off on one side, and then on the other. And then we can do this. Bring that around there. Have another one of these switches. Okay, so what we're going to do with this track, we'll take that up there for trains coming from Marling River Way. Not going to be the fastest, but it works. And we can have like a little section for 5-track, and then kind of slide it off there. Here, we're going to utilise this track and bring that around there, about where this is connected up. We'll connect that up, but this one's going to have like it's going to take longer to get there, isn't it? Because it needs to raise up like that. So that works, you know, that actually does work. No, don't do that. We can do this, but these tracks connect up anyway, don't they? I'll do that anyway, just for more junction work. And then bring this there. The junctions took long enough to actually care about if the bridge is colliding or not. Oh, that's a bit... Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. So there you go. The very whimsical junction, but it works, doesn't it? Right, oh... I do not have the money for this. How much is this going to cost? Oh my gosh. We just got to 50. 50 million. That means we have 50 million to pay back, but we have 10 million to play with. Let me just figure out now how we want to build fin. What we've done here is pretty much just done big curve, another big curve, and then probably a third big curve. Well, actually no, it's going to be quite small, just to level out towards Sedley. How many people live in Sedley? Actually, wait. It's 3 episodes in and I haven't checked what the biggest town is. Guys, Carrick. Oh, really? So Carrick could be it could be actually the capital. The only reason why I'm making this the capital because it's got 2 towns. I'm classing these 2 towns as one, so we have 253 here and 673 there. Well, that's interesting to know. That means that we should probably prioritise getting Carrick to Marling River connected up. But for now, let's actually just connect up the lines instead of talking so much. Let's just do something. Demolish. This is literally the perfect place for it. Oh no. Actually, no, that wasn't even that bad. But I don't know what to do for this station. Okay, are you on the same height about? Yeah, actually, I think I did that pretty well. Okay. There goes a million. I need a layout for this, don't we? Is that gonna work? If we have these 2 as the fast lines, should we have it like Nuneaton? A bit? How the fast trains come through the middle? Oh yeah, before I forget, let's just add this last one there. This 10 mil's nowhere near enough. Never mind the platforms, we'll come back to it. Are you still doing 125 around there? No, you're doing 86. I had a feeling that was a bit tight. I should do 125 if I did this. 112. What about if I built you bit by bit? 125, that's 123. 125, 125, perfect. Then 125, 125, there you go. We'll have a nice little bridge here. We'll have one of these, put you in like that. Because they're nice little bridges, them. You can stay on the same height. That's a different height. It might be. It might actually be. So, right. Okay, so you want the same bridge again. And then just bring that to there. Wow, this ain't even the expensive station and it's already costing quite a bit. I will get the platforms in now though, just so it just seems a bit more complete. And then all of these can just bridge across and curve across. That road is not really placed in a good position at all. We could try and cut over the road, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't think that's going to look as good. But it's also not going to look as good as me if I put down these people's houses. Oh, that's all raised. Is it that bad? It's not that bad. We'll be able to deal with it. Or I could just come back to it at the end. I just want everything to have a foundation for now, just so I know that everything that I've done can make us a bit of money, because that's what we need. On a main line, that's complete. How about I'll give you a longer video this week, just trying to finish everything that we have here. Because at this point, the second video still not came out, so that means I've got so much time to edit it. Even though I hate editing, well, I don't hate it, it's just, you know, it's just the longest part of making a video in it. What I'll try and do, oh no. You know what? I've tried to work around it, but it's just not gonna work, is it? I've really tried. These people really gonna be mad after all this. NIMBY, not in my backyard. Sorry, mate. You don't even have a backyard anymore. You don't even have a house. I deeply apologise for all the terror I've conflicted upon these people, having to watch their childhood homes be demolished. What's this? Why is this not connected up? I didn't do this, did I? Did I do this? Whether I did it or not, it's getting connected back up, because that's a good road right there. Just get you to this side of town without having to drive all the way up here and around there. Oh, and that bridge got deleted as well. Ooh, these people are not happy. Yeah, I wouldn't be either. Watching that road disappear off thin air must have been. Yeah, that's crazy. That's a phenomenon that we've never heard of before. Another bridge. A lot of water in this map, isn't there? I mean, there is a bay here. That is called bay, which does suggest that there's water around it, but that's besides the point. Actually, I don't think this is going to cost that much more. I reckon it will probably cost like another 10, 15, 20 million just to finish off up to Sedley and then connect the freight line. And then we can actually start making money. And also, actually, it might cost more because I need to buy the train, don't I? Bring that down. Not that far down yet. I don't want it cutting the whole time. Bring it to there. Bring it to there. Okay, there you go. And then, where's the money gone? I didn't realise we'd have to take one out so soon. Right, another 5 mil. Now it's on flat land. and it's gonna have to go down. Right, so I'll bring that down now into a cutting, and then it looks like I think this might be the best place to chop up the land. That's a tunnel. We don't want a tunnel, we want a cutting. We'll bring that around there like that. Cutting through so much money, but it's okay. At the end of the day, these people are going to be thankful. So most likely we're not going to have trains stop at fitting, fast ones. And they can just fly from here, skip fitting, which is literally round the corner from Market Snodsbury. Now, since it's round the corner, I don't know if it needs to be this big. I'll figure everything out at the end on the time lapse, because that's when everything gets done in it. No decorating until the very last moment of the video. And there you go. Full main line up to here. We did that pretty quick though, if I do say so myself. So how are we going to do this? First of all, 60 mil. Fine. We'll do this. Oh my gosh, man. Oh wow. Half the money burnt like that. 320. And then even here's going to have to get demolished. We'll do down there. We'll go 2 more down. Okay, so let me plan out the platforms. So we'll have 2 passing tracks. 1, 2, and then obviously this platform. We'll have terminating platform from this side. So actually, no, that actually works out like real life if I'm basing it off London to Crewe off by Northampton, because that means we can do Marling River, Brinkley, Steeple, Buntley. Oh no, actually we're not stopping there, are we? Unless we do a curve like that. And then Marling River South, not Marling River South, Market Snodsbury South, fitting, and then terminate them here. Figure that out. Right now, let's actually just get the platforms in. And the money's, oh my gosh. Right, get rid of this, we need a better approach. Maybe I should build it out the station first. We'll do fast tracks and then connect up the rest. Right. 65. We'll go up by 5 million every time. Because this seems like the only way it's going to work out. Like that. And like that. And we'll do... It don't really matter what we do for this right now, we can... This isn't how I want it. I'll expand it at the end of the video, it's just right now. I really think we should connect up to there. So what I'm going to do, get rid of this, get rid of that. I don't know if you see the vision, but I have a vision. Did I just get 5 million? Did that took 5 million? Right. These tracks go off straight up north. No, not straight up like that. I want these to be flat. But they're going to do that. Then I've cleared this part here for the lines that go off to Danebury. Although I don't think it cleared off enough. And I'm just losing money again. What we'll do, like right now, get this connected up. Because we need that right now. I'll sort out this line in a bit. I mean in a bit as in when I get more money. Because I don't have that at the minute. But now this means that we can have our first train on. And we'll make quite a substantial amount of money hopefully for that distance is actually travelling. But no. We'll go as far as there. And do that. Okay. It's time. Oh, I didn't even name this. Oh, this is bricks, isn't it? Bricks. And a new line, Oyster Valley, up to here. Yeah, you can. Oh no, you can't. Yeah, that's my fault. Now we can another platform here. I'll sort that out anyway. You over there. What was I doing now? This. We need to not the same platform, you numpty. What have you done that for? Right. Now you do connect to the station, don't you? Yeah. So now add another platform and everything should be fine. Train. We're gonna need 2 trains at some point. Oh, we got 150s. When did they come through? I swear we didn't have them before. Oh no, it's just turned 1984 and I didn't even realise. I've been too busy doing all this. Something that can do 100 at least. 95. 100, okay. And if I use... This is a nice one, BR Green. Wait, how much? This is 10 million for one. This is 7 million and it's 95. Okay, we'll do this. Get a nice class 47 going there. Just use these. We'll get 91 capacity. Or if I just do this again. 80. Oh no, this is going to be a really hard one to come back from now, innit? So we got this, and we're going to need to probably double these trucks up. How much is that going to cost? A lot. Okay, 16. Get rid of 4. So you got 12. You can have 12 coming back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 3. Right, 12. Not 13, 12. And that should do it. Okay, pay back this. Because now we're actually in the 90s of debt. We have 10 million left before everything goes bust. So what I'm going to do, I'll AFK, let this do what it's doing, and hopefully it makes more money. I'll get back with you. Got some great news. The plan has worked. But now, I might need to invest in a second one of these. Better timings between here, so that means we can make more money as well. So what I need to do first is, I just need to finish the main line. I haven't even done that yet. And just signal it all up, which, I'm not excited for in the slightest, but I think I have auto sig. Yes, I do, okay. Also, I paid back a lot of the loan. I mean, not a lot, but quite a bit of it. So that means now, I'm free to take out as much as I want. Well, not as much, but like, quite a bit. I don't know how much it's making a trip. I actually haven't checked yet. Pretty much 5 million. So if we get 5 million both ways, that's even better. That means we won't have to wait that long between, and we'll make a lot of money for next episode, which I haven't even got a plan for yet. Probably something to do with making this line look a bit better and maybe connect to Woodstone Valley, but we've got to connect up to Catterick. By the end of this episode, I want trains going from Marling River all the way down to Catterick. That's an aim. Whether it's going to get done or not, yeah, but we'll see. Okay, let me sort this station out first, because this is where all the trouble is. I don't know how I want this to be connected up. We'll do 4, so we'll do 2. Demolish this. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Make them terminus. Another 2 terminal platforms here. Not as long, but we can make you longer that side. Like that. And take out another loan. And then we'll do the same here. Okay, we'll get rid of this. So glad that that worked out, because if I had to end the series on the 3rd episode, it wouldn't have been a good look. And you know what, if I'm struggling this much on Transport Fever 2, just imagine how bad it's going to get in Transport Fever 3 when you have time deliveries. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to build realistic, because some of that stuff, it's going to be too hard to stick to. But it's alright, it's a challenge. We like a challenge, don't we? We also like when we're not running out of money. Oh yeah, wait, hold on, what am I doing here? That don't need to be a terminal side. Right, how's that looking? And that's looking fine. You need to connect up again. There's your crew-inspired station. We've got, how many platforms? Quite a lot of terminuses actually. But now, if we take out another 82k, 82 mil, we can get tracks and start connecting them up and get everything working again. And in addition, we're going to need these tracks coming off, aren't we? So I think what I want to do is I want to get this side off first, because we'll have other tracks coming off this side just to curve up to Bedford. But so far, this is working out perfect. This is exactly how I imagined it. Apart from the money crisis we had at the start. So, if we bring that there, throw them around like that. 85 is fine. And then I want to bring them up actually. 100 miles an hour, 110, 114. And then that side's fine. Next, these tracks, which can come in like that. 65. Yeah. And then curve off that side to pull Bedford. Oh, we don't have money for that. I know I've just paid all this back, but we'll get the money back as soon as we can. It shouldn't take too long now. Last one. Then you can come up there. And then you, and you. Simple junction, but it work. Then I want that, yeah, more like that. And now, this side, we'll have the Stoke-on-Trent line, but not the other way down here. We can leave this out because there's nowhere to connect to. So what we'll do is we'll bring this down here, and then what is that? Get out of there! Not this line here. I want this, please. Thank you. We're gonna bring that off here, and that can connect up to much matching. It'll only be a one-stop line, but it'll be imaginary, so you'll have to imagine it goes on further. I'm not gonna do that now though. Just do what you've been doing, connecting to the third track there. And then we'll connect you like so. Actually, we'll do that one. Then we'll do this one. Build like that. And then you can connect there if you want to. Yeah, it might have to be a bit quicker because that is a fast line. Or we could just do that. That works fine. Okay, there you go. That's the layout of the steadily done. This is why I was saying it's going to be so expensive. I was right, but it actually turned out to be way more expensive than I actually initially thought. So we'll have one of these. Then down the back of the station. Oh, I can't even use these, can I? Otherwise it's going to look stupid. We can use them island platforms. Oh no, these are different ones. But these still work. Do it facing this side. Like that. This one does that. Yeah, that's fine. You can have that. And this one can do that. Then what we can do, demolish a bit of that. And then have a nice bridge over here. Oh, this whole town's getting demolished now, isn't it? Not my intention at all. What I've been going to do, I want to get a roof in first and then we'll decide where it's going to go. Because sometimes I put a roof in after and it just completely ruins the vibe. The roof's are about there. Then we'll do King's Cross roof. Like you could say it's not actually based off Crew, it pretty much is Crew itself. Apart from, is Crew, I'm pretty sure Crew has extra platforms on this side. No, I'm wrong there, I'm wrong. Let's just get back to this and stick them roofs in. They don't go the whole way, they go up to about there. Well, actually, I'll do that. Do that again. Do that. Perfect, I placed that perfectly there. And then here, we'll do this again. And just add another invisible platform. And then this. Okay, done. Get rid of this. That's just ruining everything. It might be better bringing that a bit further back over here. Okay, what I will do then. Delete. Get in there now. I'm gonna have to delete the station roof, aren't I? Right, delete, 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 delete. What we're gonna have to do, extend this out, extend that out. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. King's Cross platform. King's Cross platform there. There. 49 miles an hour. Can we get faster? Of course we can. Drag that over like that. So this, what, you're gonna fit on there like a 152? You're not fitting much on there, are you? This side doesn't really get used that much, I don't think, anyway, so we'll just stick with whatever we've got here. Oh, don't delete the whole station. We'll get this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then what we're going to need is just put the roofs back in. Bang, 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 bang. And then, it's all done. Apart from, I do want to add a canopy. As you know, Crew's quite an old station, isn't it? So we'll do old ones. And then, yeah, that's it. The decoration comes later anyway, so we'll do that after. Draw the road down here. Are you connected? You're not connected. No worries. We'll just do a bit of cheating. Just to get the people up there. And the cheating. This is why you don't cheat. It doesn't work. It never leads to anything good. There you go. This side, the same. Like that. Perfect. Hopefully cover that, because that is not looking the nicest, is it? Just do the same again. Like that. Go that in there. You just join onto that road, and it's all done. Pretty much. You straight to there, and then that should be it. Connect you up because I've just left you out as like a little isolated civilization. And that's actually good coverage. All I need to do now is junction work. You need to do this so you can get on the slow lines if you want, fast lines on the slow line. And then if you want, go over there. Because fast trains will stop here. The ones that come from this way definitely will. The ones that go straight, I might let them pass through. Ooh, and while I'm on it, may as well just connect that there. Okay, who are you? Are you the... Oh, okay. You've got a whole nother delivery yet. What I want to do is I want to AFK and get more money because I don't want to keep taking out loans. And then we can start doing whatever else. Up to Carrick. We've literally got 2 stations left and the main line's complete up to there. I do want to continue it all the way up here. There's no point because it's only a small town. Or we can just finish it here and then just have this as like a little branch. Decide. But for now I'm going to go AFK and I'll bring these back in again after. Forgot to put these lines in as well. I didn't even realise. I'll do that now. Well, that's fine. And you just connect up like that as well. Perfect. Okay, let's do AFK break. I'm gonna pay a bit of this back, and hopefully I can get around between 50k, 50 million and 30 million, and then when I get around there, I'll bring you back. Well, I've managed to pay not 30 million left, but I've got no loan left. That means all of this is our income. Basically, I've also downloaded loads of mods as well. And I'm not sure which one it is that's making these two icons appear, which they weren't before, and being able to change all the dates. I'm not going to be using that, but I'm not sure. I think it was natural town growth, right? But every time I try and delete it, it's not working. So we're just might have to just deal with this. As long as we don't cheat by using any of this, it's all right. So what I'll do now is, now this is pretty much phase 1 complete. Got the freight line all the way through. Now it's time to get passengers. Oh, here it is, that's fitting. Look at that. What's that? 95? 75 only? Why? That's quite slow, isn't it? It's a slow line, so it don't really matter. How fast is that? 112. And it's just 125 for the fast line, which is good. Okay, that's fine. I do need a second train on it, but it doesn't matter too much. I'm going to speed up time, just so I can build up the carry. I'll make a bridge over that at some point, not right now. We do need to raise this up actually. I just don't want this to end up being too steep. And how we approach it, should we, yeah, come around here. Is that too steep? No, it's a bit steep, it's not too steep. Oh, this is third rail, what am I doing? Actually no, we'll do 110. Bring this over. Not gonna work. I have to do this again. Right, now you work. I'll have that bridge, that's a nice bridge, isn't it? Ooh, look at the bank, 10 million. Oh, 13 million. That's annoying that's happened now, because it was going so well until I've just ruined it by doing that. And I've made the save by accident that made it so that I couldn't even change it. So we're gonna have to just deal with this now. But it doesn't change the game too much, which is good. We don't want that as a road. I'll change that up in a sec. And then we just bring that into Danebury and have like, I don't know how we're gonna do this. I'm also thinking that we should have a direct line from Carrick to Beckford, which doesn't go via Sedley. So that could like kind of come out here and then just cross over and join the tracks just before Beckford. Cross over on this. I'm gonna need high speed, 240. Nah. Bring the tracks in over the bridge a little bit. And that should work perfect. Maybe a third track though. It can just stay like this, and then I'll add platforms on a third track just to bulk out the station a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like that. And then just bring that over. And then like that. And you can have smaller trains go on this platform and then the other speed through. Kind of like Axon Bridge. If you kind of switch this platform over there. Okay, anyway. Let's get the line connected up. And I'll try and bring that line off before we get into Carrick. Not 93, 110. Out and over. Out and continue to curve that beside the road. We need this line coming out. I don't want you doing that though. Alright, we're gonna have to risk a bit of money here just to put that in. Wasn't too much actually, but it would be more than that. 87. What's going on? Can't even go up the track now. Why is it not making a bridge? Like that. Bring it over. And we'll have another bridge. On pause time again. Got a massive sinkhole in the middle of the road now, which is a very big safety hazard. There you go. Now, curve that line. And then we'll have 2 more lines for the skip and then up to Beckford, just for more connectivity, and so you don't have to go all the way to Sedley and then change. Do that, and then I think I'm gonna have it raised. Luckily, this side of the town hasn't even filled itself in yet, so it means I can just do this quite easily without having to demolish anything. I mean, just roads, no houses. We'll use this station because this one you can make curves as well. So 320 meters fits in here pretty much perfectly. So we can have it on a bit of an angle. Actually, yeah, more like that kind of angle, and then we can curve it round. Bring that. Is that bridge height? Okay, place that in there. I don't want everything 320 meters though. Actually, another platform there. Then we'll have another 320 platform, and then another short one. 2, 4, 6, 8. And it's funny how we have that couple station, which isn't even the biggest. And not that. Get rid of this road next to it, and that. Ooh. And wait, do I be smart about this and base this off station in real life? I've already got a thought in mind. Piccadilly. And because we've got Piccadilly station roof as well. All these platforms means that we can have dwell time as well for trains. They don't have to like keep constantly going back and forth, which adds to realism. What are you? You shouldn't be there. Actually, yeah, you can be there. The high speed tracks here, there, then a platform, and there. These ones are Avanti, or whatever long trains there are, longer than like 280. And then the rest can just be for regionals. What we're going to do, gonna have to configure this road to curve a bit more for the tracks collide. Go like that. Tuck that in there. You need to go back and like that. Go up, that's 6. No, that's too high. A bit down. Should work. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we'll do, we'll bring this track into there. This one can curve a bit more into there. Just tuck into there, innit? You. Same thing again. There. And then we'll have bridge over here. Yeah. And just tuck that in there. And that means we have enough time for junctions and everything before these tracks curve off. Right. Is that your main line complete? Pretty much. Can't get trains on yet though, because I've not done this. This side needs to get rid of that. Oh, why has it done that? Right, I'm gonna wait for more money to go in, and I'm gonna flatten the whole land out up here instead of doing all this, because it seems to be a bit finicky. Only costed around $1 million actually. Okay, yep. We'll have this line in there. Have this line there. We'll have this one for the end platform there, and then we'll have this one for this. Then what we'll do with these two, do a bit of that, and then hopefully bring it over at more than 15 miles an hour. 65, that's fine. I'll have you turn on like that, and then you like that, and that, you like that, and then here, you here, and then just connect the last one there. Then I'll just add junctions in after. Now, it's looking pretty good. This isn't. Who's built this? Right, there you go. The whole main line from north to south is complete. So now the last thing to do is to get a train on, and then I'll do some decoration and junction work. So should we do that and put a depot in? Since we based it off Manchester a bit, should we do like a long side depot down here? How about I just add a depot on the side of the track, and then I'll just do whatever's needed to make it look more like a depot later. I'll add a little temporary building and throw that in there. What track can you get on now? Can you get on? We're gonna need one junction there, and then we'll put on what we're feeling for this. Look at APTs. Nah, we don't need that fast. It tilts. Oh well. This one doesn't, but it will in Transport Fever 3. So excited for tilting trains in Transport Fever 3. It looks like we're just going to have to go for HST. Or, we can build our own train. With the Class 86, that goes 100. Okay, yeah, we'll go for BR Blue. We're not in privatisation yet, so that means we can't be using any of these. You know what, we'll just do this. I'm not too bothered about the seating arrangement, but that's going to be 20k, 20 mil. So what we'll do, we'll take out a loan for 20 mil. That should be paid back in no time. So, here is the first passenger train. Oh, well, no, it isn't, because I haven't put a line on yet. I need to make a line, don't I? Carrick, stop at Sedley, skip Fern, we'll go to Market Snosbury, and then a straight run up to Marling, where you can just take any platform at this point. I'm not doing one because that's an invisible platform and we don't want people waiting on an invisible platform. Marling, Salisbury into Sedley once again, and then you curve off, go up to Carrick Piccadilly once again. Okay, so the platforms you can use are apparently none of these, and that would be true because I'm not dummy junctions ever. I do want to use a long one, even if we don't actually need it right now. But these are like the equivalent of later versions. So what we'll do, but platform 5, no, 7, 7 and 6, just use them. And I'll signal this line up right now. I'll do signals from here, just so I can remove them later. So I've got that to do, and let me see, I want to see this get off. Oh wait, too fast. Listen to that. Right, stage 2 is now complete. We've got the lineups carried done. We've got freight done, we've got everything. Minus. It's just not going red now because of what I've done. I mean, it does give us opportunity to expand if we want, like, say if we wanted to have more lines, we can have a town here, a town here. Really depending on what we want to do here, innit? So I'll decide what to do about that. I don't think there is much we can do about that. But we are 2 million in debt. Okay, no, we're not anymore. Pretty sure, yeah, you're connected up. The only thing that's not connected on this line is Piccadilly, which is fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get signals in so these trains don't, like, hold each other up. I'm going to decorate everything we've done and maybe do something about here. But if not, we can just save that for the next episode because that is going to Royston Valley. So I'll leave you with a time lapse and I'll get back with you after. welcome back. Nah, that actually took way longer than I thought. It must have took about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I'll show you what I've done now. Pretty much in Catterick, I've done the main station and the depot over here, which is fully decorated to look a bit like the long site, which is just outside of Manchester, so that works perfect. So the main station, not really much here. It's just the roof and then obviously retaining walls down the whole side to make it stick out a bit more. And then the retaining walls, they carry on until after the depot. And then here, it's just, I've just done foliage all down the line again. Up to Danebury, where we've got the station. It's the same layout. I had to change the platforms though, so we could get people to go under there and out of this, because if you do overpasses, it doesn't really work, I don't think. Yeah, we've also got a bus station, which is, I think I'm gonna add another one like on this side of town. I just did it for just the train station. That's why it's called train station, not bus station, if that makes sense. Continuing on then, we've got this bridge over the motorway, which like all the foliage down the side, not much here really. And then we got this. This was a beast to build. It was it's pretty much just retaining walls down the side up to about here, the end after the bridge, and it's just trees again. This line will get done next episode, not right now because that will take way too long. Obviously got down there where we just came from. This side, we've got more retaining walls down here. The retaining walls took quite a while. We've got the first signal box, it's what we call the Sedley signal box. The ward gradually goes down and ends about there. These two tracks split up by this bridge here. There's a way for these tracks, the fast lines to get on the slow so they can stop, which is how we're getting the Catterick to Marling River. Pretty much foliage down here again. I've changed up the design for fitting, so now you have these two lines which will go up to much Middleford, and then these two which are probably going to go over here, which is, if you can't tell, based off Nuneaton a bit, because it's got the two fast lines down the centre. I did say this, but like now I've actually made it a bit more Nuneaton like. And you got these two lines which in real life I'm pretty sure it's Leicester they go up to, and then here they cross back over and go to Birmingham. But nah, there's nowhere to go here either. Yeah, pretty much it, because we've just got the foliage down here. This bridge I've done. I think I'm gonna leave this for another episode because we've still got like quite a bit left to do with this, and more freight to get in, because the money, we're doing good with money, but at the same time we could use a bit more, because for some reason these planks decided to stop producing as much. No, it's not the planks, it's the actual wood itself, and I don't think these are getting filled. Are you off? Yeah, before. Yeah, it's hard, so I had to lower capacity on these the freights. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So what I'll do now, while I'm thinking about it, I'll get some buses on and then get everything started again. I'm only doing the buses just for the places that we've got connected up to. I'll leave Danebury, Burn, and Kimberford and Marvis Bay, and just get them in the major towns where there's trains that are stopping. Which I'm pretty sure I've already got a bus station for all of them apart from Catterick, Sedley. Oh yeah, Sedley as well. So I'm going to do that and see if we can get more passengers on. Right, that's all done. And now I hope that encourages people to use the trains by getting the buses to the stations that I'm having to walk. Sedley's doing alright. I've named all the lines apart from these, which need to be done pretty quick actually. But there you go. All the lines are complete. And people are actually waiting to get on the bus, which is a good sign here. Whether people actually come here or not is a different story. Oh good, people are coming here. I've done 2 buses per city, which should hopefully stimulate the growth. Yeah, we're going to need to sort that out. It's not making as much anymore. I don't know why they stopped producing planks. Anyway, that's all we're going to have time for today, so thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you next week for probably more cargo. Great, and hopefully some passenger as well. So for now, goodbye.